How are you guys?
Good.
I feel like I haven't seen you in forever, Erin.
Yeah, I know. My life is so less complicated now. It's so nice.
Woohoo!
Someone asked me today, they go, "What are you doing all summer?" I was like, "Whatever I want, when I want, what I want, where I want."
I
So
like
nice.
the walking picture stuff.
Oh, yeah. We've been going for about an hour. I definitely go every day, but so it's so nice.
We have to plan one soon.
Yeah, and we're doing our little mom group tomorrow, so it'll be fun. There's 5 babies, all within 6 weeks. So, yeah, we started it last year. We were actually in birthing class together, so it was super fun.
That's fun.
Yeah, so we all had...
Sorry, I was going to say, how many use Herbalife, or is it not at all Herbalife related?
Not Herbalife, but that's my plan tomorrow. I have one girl who's kind of been interested, but so yeah, that's my plan.
Awesome.
I got 2 parents of my class this week. Yeah, so I'm excited for that. And I hit one of my goals.
Which was?
I hit 36 pounds that I've lost.
Woo! 36,
yeah.
that's crazy.
36, I know. Crazy.
Oh my goodness.
That's
nuts. You look so good.
I feel so healthy.
That's awesome.
So, yeah.
Good for you.
I'm 52 pounds lighter than when I had Kelty.
Like when she was born?
Yeah.
Wow.
But I only gained 25.
So you're smaller now
than I have been in probably 15 years.
Oh my gosh. That's 8.
I have not worn this pant size since high school. Yeah, it's crazy.
That's amazing.
Yeah. I'm wearing my sister's clothes, put it that way, and was a lot smaller than me. But I was at her house all weekend, and she's like, "Oh, you could probably wear this." And I was like, "Yep, thanks."
Congratulations. That's so exciting.
It's crazy. Yep. So I've been super, super, super strict with myself, but it's working. So
you inspire me.
Well, you inspire me.
I'm like, okay, this challenge for July is going to be good because I'm always consistent with my shakes and my tea and stuff, but just little treats here and there. Like, how many s'mores can a girl have in one summer?
I've been focusing a lot on like super healthy dinners just because Kelty's like really starting to eat a lot of food now. So like I'm introducing to her like the healthiest meal that I can to be like her first exposure to chicken or her first exposure to turkey burgers or her first exposure to like anything, like, or want it to be like well-rounded, balanced introduction of any type of food. So I'm just really careful of what I introduce her to. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yep. And Patrick's been really good. The only thing so far that he doesn't like is the zucchini boat pizza chicken parm thing. He was like, no, not again.
He can have a shake then.
Yeah. I was like, well, then go make her something. And he was like, okay. But then he ate it. So.
I have one thing to celebrate, which almost made me cry, like right before this call. My mom placed her first Herbalife order.
Really?
Yeah. She was not for it. She didn't even want to talk about it until like
really.
Yeah, she just wasn't interested, and I'm like, I'm not gonna push it. I never have said anything like, trying to convince her to try it. I just do my thing, and that's fine. And so she told me earlier to call her, so I called her, and it's just really exciting when your family like gets on board. So
yeah,
pretty big deal to me because, as like everyone knows, I've been using the products forever. So like to finally have your mom like be willing,
right, to back you up and stuff. Yeah. Nice.
So I don't know, what time is it? 8:36. Jen, you're on mute. You're like giving it all to me.
Yeah.
I was gonna see if Hillary or Sarah wanted to hop on, but they're both at sports events.
It's recording, so
Okay.
I'll post the recording in the event page after.
Good. Okay.
Take it away.
Okay. Should I turn up my light? Put the spotlight on? So I reached out to a couple people and was just thinking about, can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
You guys hear me? Okay. About what to talk about tonight. And I was thinking that a couple people have mentioned that they're struggling with volume, and getting new clients and things like that. And I've noticed a pattern too. I started last year in May, and went through the summer, got serious about everything, blew up over the winter, a different season. Everyone's looking for New Year's resolutions to drop that holiday weight, all that stuff. So my numbers went huge, and now I'm sort of back at where I was last year. So just thinking about like the different seasons of business, and not so much like really the calendar, but just that we have different seasons. So it's not always going to be like we're always here, we're here. It's going to go like this a little bit, and we just kind of have to ride the wave. Hi, Hillary. So summer to me is sort of looking over your crop and making sure that you keep the customers and clients that you have already, and that you continue to build, looking for new clients through referrals, and whatnot. And so how do we keep growing our numbers and growing our business and finding new people in the summer when I feel like people are sort of happy with where they're at now. But I struggle at finding new people to become clients. So things like our weight loss challenges that a couple of us have done are a great way to help everyone want to hop on and try it. And some people are just happy with where they're at. They're like, okay, well, I fit in my shorts and I'm staying where I am until the next season, type of deal. But following up with them, with the clients that you already have, talking about referrals, asking for referrals are huge. Keeping your relationship with your clients, not just about Herbalife, but a relationship as a whole. So going for walks with them, chit-chatting with them about things in their life, checking in with them, not just about Herbalife, is really important, because you're trying to look over your crop, keep them all kind of in your funnel, keep them happy, build that relationship, because if they're not consistent with Herbalife, then at least your relationship that you have with them will be consistent. So, build that relationship with them and reach out to them for more than just Herbalife. Your clients need to be reminded that this is a journey. I loved Jen's post about the weight loss. You shouldn't be losing weight quickly all the time, because you're probably losing muscle rather than the weight that you want to lose, which is the fat. So remind your clients that it's a journey. It's not going to happen in 30 days. It's not going to happen in maybe 60 days or 90 days. Like, it's a journey. This is a lifestyle. You're teaching them a new lifestyle. Truthfully, like, people ask me, okay, so when I lose the weight, then what do I do? Then you have your shakes once a day and your vitamins, as you should, and this is your new lifestyle. Are you going to brush your teeth? Yes. So you're going to have your shake. Like, just teaching them that this is a lifestyle. Tell them you're never going to stop using the products, because this is how great you feel. So as soon as you stop using them, you know that you're going to go back to feeling as cruddy as you did before. So right from the get-go, to remind them that this is a lifestyle. They're not on a 30-day diet. and that should hopefully help to keep them plugged into it. All clients, we were saying that some just want to do the shakes, or some, won't commit to a full program, but it's called Formula 1, 2, 3 for a reason. Like, you need those 3 things. They should be having those 3 things every single day. They say this nicely somehow, but they cannot complain about their results if they are not having
that's exactly
Formula 1, 2, and 3, the core products, every day, 2 to 3 times a day. The cell activators twice, the shakes twice, the multivitamin 3 times. So I just remind them, like, you need to be doing this daily until you reach your goal, type of deal, or longer, forever. So that should keep them ordering and consistent with their plan. So Formula 1, 2, and 3, always. Let's see. We have to keep consistent with our posting, with our daily method of operation, whatever that is. Are you meeting with new clients? Are you doing challenges? Are you going for walks with them? What is your daily method of operation? Make sure you're consistent. Don't slip up. You go away on vacation, you can't leave your clients hanging. We get busy and things happen, but you can't just, like, all of a sudden for a week, and I've done this, all of a sudden a week goes by and I'm like, crap, I haven't followed up with anyone. And then you're just playing catch up, and you're slacking. So then they're slacking, and you've got to be the coach all the time and be on your game. So just leading with your passion. That's huge for me, because when I'm super passionate and fired up about Herbalife and the products and everything, I find that my clients are too. And this kind of goes along with it. Somebody else shared this, and I don't know who this quote comes from, or even if it's a real quote, but your energy creates the seeds you are planting. I love that one. So if we are always super, that's somebody in the car. That's Hillary. So the energy creates the seeds you are planting. I love that. I just heard it. Not sure where it came from. Wish I could give credit to whoever came up with that. But if we are always full of energy and always full of passion and sharing our results and fired up about this thing called Herbalife, then we are going to continue to plant seeds, and we will harvest those seeds eventually. So another quote, this is a Jim Rohn one from the video, is, we can't change the seasons, but here's what we can do. We can change ourselves. So I love that, because I feel like we've all had some pretty big growth going on personally. And people are going to keep picking up on that. And the more that we grow, it's funny how all of a sudden the bigger our team grows and the bigger our clients, or the more clients we get. So just keep focusing on changing yourself for the better, physically, mentally, emotionally, all that stuff. Keep growing yourself, and the numbers will follow. Like, just think of changing lives, and the volume will just appear. An example I wanted to share about connecting with your clients for more than just Herbalife. I had a client that I was chatting with, and we've talked about doing walks and getting together with our kids and whatnot. And I found out that she has been struggling so much with postpartum depression, and Herbalife has just really helped her with her confidence, feeling like she's actually taking care of herself, and not just pouring into others. And now we have this connection too, where I like check in on her on how she's feeling, and not just, about her shakes and her products and whatnot. So it's really, really important to just connect with those people. I say it all the time about, like, you know, I lead from my heart and my passion, and I want to help people, and I want people to feel as good about themselves as I feel. A year and a half ago, you know, I felt like I was in a dark place of just like being home all the time with the daycare kids. I didn't have a hobby. I didn't do very much for myself. And so now this is so nice for me to pour into other people and connect with them and help them feel better about themselves. And I'm sure it's similar for everyone, because we all feel so much better on Herbalife. So yeah, just helping people mentally and physically is huge with building your relationships and keeping your clients. And, you know, when we had people leave us feeling better than when they came in, they're going to refer people to us. Oh, hold on. I'm not sure.
Sorry.
I didn't know if you were trying to like say something in a code.
No, I was putting a YouTube clip in there because it goes along with what you're saying. So
Perfect.
if anyone wants to grab the link.
Awesome. Another thing, I was doing some personal development today, and I can find the link for it too. I know it was Jim Rohn, but I don't remember the name of the video. But I was listening and watching something on self-confidence, and this is a little off subject, but it was saying that self-confidence comes from doing the best we can every day. It's not about weight loss. It's not about looking at yourself in the mirror and, you know, oh, I've lost 10 pounds and now I'm confident. It's about, at the end of the day, knowing that you did the best you could in every area, whether it's your nutrition plan, with helping people, with being a good wife, a good mom, learning as much as you could, being open-minded, all that stuff. That's when your self-confidence grows at the end of the day, when you know, oh, I did the best I could, and look how good that feels. So that was really awesome for me to realize today, like, oh, I never would think of that self-confidence comes from doing the best you can. But if we just do the best that we can as coaches to our clients, then it will help our confidence grow, and then it helps your glow, and then it helps attract people to you who need more self-confidence, and it's this whole awesome ripple effect. Trying to see if I missed anything. I could go on forever. I feel like I'm rambling because I'm just talking and talking and nobody else is talking. So you guys can feel free to chime in. I don't want to just ramble on and on. But yeah, I think we just have to, over the summer, like, just keep leading with our passion. And if our numbers are doing this, like, that's okay. Just think of changing lives, and it's all gonna come to harvest in the end of the change of the seasons. So does anybody want to share anything or say anything or ask any specific questions? No.
No, just thank you for the ideas on the 1, 2, 3, because I have 2 clients who I've like met face to face and I know them really well, and they're like, well, I love the results you've had and you look great and you're confident, and then they go online, I'm like, here's the whole spiel, like, and then they order 2 Formula 1 shakes and that's it. I'm like, okay. So I continue to say, like, it's a lifestyle change. It's an entire 180, and it's not going to be done just by having shake for breakfast and lunch, that kind of thing. So it's like, I'm excited for them to get a full order in and really change. And then they do the Formula 1 shake. I'm like, I'm like, what?
That's a good start, but
yeah, I'm like, you're not going to get the results that, you're seeing me have, or it's a whole program. So I've really been trying to push, at least the quick start programs are just a really easy way. Also with the Prolessa, and then a second Formula 1 shake I've been doing. So they can have an option for different, because I've heard a lot of people say, well, I get bored, and I'm like, that's why I told you to order 2. Like, you have to listen.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, it's just trying to say it like politely to spend more money pretty much is, you know, they're like, it's expensive. I'm like, but you know, and then you have to like back it up, which is fine. I am totally fine doing that, but
yeah. I always remind people like it's worth the investment, and what we put we'll get back from it. That, you know, it's basically a meal for around $2. I mean, the shakes break down to less than $2, but then you add in some milk and whatever. I always say it's about $2.
Yeah.
And where are you going to get a healthy meal that's delicious, filling, nutritious, all of that for $2? I didn't really touch too much on, I know you said there's a lot of people that don't want to commit to it over the summer because of financial reasons.
Yeah.
And I tell them what I just said is, you know, well, when you're ready, like it'll be worth the investment.
Yeah.
And, you know, I had one client who said she was going to work overtime to order, and like she did it. And it was like, to me,
oh my God,
that is amazing. I wish I could give her a shout out for like the single mom who worked overtime this week to get a few extra hours so she could buy 2, and all she did was her 2 Formula One shakes. But you know what, that's like a huge deal because she wanted to commit to 2 shakes a day, and she's like, I can't do your July challenge, you know, with only doing that. But I told her, I'm going to cheer you on, and you can do the shakes with us, and this is a great way for you to start. And yeah, I think that's just so awesome that that's a person that's really like committed to trying to make a change.
And I don't think people realize like how much they're already spending on.
I think so too. Yeah.
Because like when I committed in the beginning of February, like that's when like, I mean, I work retail, so like I had just gone through a crazy holiday season of like, and I get into a rut of like fast food. Like, what else is in Tilton? Nothing. So it's like the amount of money that I was spending on Dunkin' Donuts and like all those, and like Taco Bell, like, and I just felt so shitty and tired and gross, and like that was enough. Like, and adding it all up and looking at your bank statement and seeing Dunkin' Donuts, like, I'm saving money. Being honest.
Well, and like people, I keep saying, like, we were looking at like our budget and stuff like that, and just like a box of cereal is like $4 or whatever. Like, we don't buy cereal anymore. Like, we buy 2 things of the big things of almond milk instead of 3 little things of milk, instead of all the lunch meats and stuff like that. We do shakes, and then sometimes we have salads with chicken and things like that. But I can buy that stuff much cheaper, and then the money that we are saving goes to Herbalife.
Yeah.
So even if you're not saving anything, you're spending money differently, healthier. And
Yeah.
And you feel better, and it's way more nutritious. Like, just
and it's way faster.
Faster. I know.
Faster than fast food. Yeah.
With my boys, here's an example. You know, they do the shakes, but of course it's not a meal for them. Like, Trevor will have the shake as a breakfast meal, but otherwise it's typically like an after school snack, or Graham has his with a bowl of fruit and a banana or whatever, something. But you know, I don't like to, just because of my lifestyle change, like I still of course have them eat healthy, but it's like if we're out late and we're doing this and that, and we want to grab a pizza on the way home, or I want to you know, get them whatever, it's like they can do that, and I'll make my shake and make it a big one so that I can pour half a serving into a cup for them. But just myself not having that, we're going to a small pizza from the large. If I was eating it with them, it's a huge savings, and it's so much faster. And then it's like this happy medium of like, okay, the kids can have their cheese pizza with their shake as their drink with dinner, and it's kind of this whole like win-win. We save money, mom's healthy, kids are happy, kids are still healthy. It's like,
there's also that part that we have been talking a lot about, like at teachers, like at the end of the year, it's like, you know, I kind of got all the teachers together at the end of the year who were using the products, and it was kind of like you're having it for breakfast. We're not so much on a schedule anymore. Like, my breakfast used to be at 6:00 in the morning driving to school, so now it's at like 7:30. So I kind of back my schedule up. So I just be mindful of the clock, like every 2 hours, 2.5 hours, but like, it's okay to have that pizza. It's okay to go out to dinner and things like that. You're consistent. You're being watchful of what you are eating in moderation. You're not going to go out and have a large pizza, but you might have a slice or two, and that's not going to break you. You know, you've done all you can during the day. You've had your shake. You've had your supplements and things like that. It's not a guilt if you're going out and having an ice cream or things like that. That's fine. You still have to live, you know, things like that. So like, teachers getting off that schedule, I knew it was really, I wanted to get them together, because it's scary going off a schedule for like kids and things like that. But like, our eating schedules are totally different now, because we don't have the like lunch and then me driving home and things like that. So they really appreciated that. Like, they felt that it was like okay. And I was like, you're not gonna have pizza every day. Nobody has pizza every day, but once a week or whatever, that's fine. Is get right back on your plan, you know, stay to it. So
Sara isn't on tonight to share how awesome of a June she's been having, but I did want to give a quick shout out to her and just share a little bit about what she told me she's done to hit awesome numbers in June. She had a goal of 2,500 to hit. It would be her first month active supervisor, and you know, first cut to world team, which is 4 months of 2,500. So she wanted 10 new clients, and 2,500 was her goal. So far she has 7 new clients.
Wow.
She's at almost 2,800 volume points. And I believe, hold on, let me get the quick, maybe I won't even look up the quick breakdown, but out of the 7 new clients, about half of them were referrals. 2 of them are people she reached out to from chasing likes, or people that she thought would be interested. And then I guess like 1 just kind of fell into her lap from nowhere. But she did the weight loss challenge. Are you guys wrapping up on it now, Jen? I can't remember.
It ends this week.
It ends soon. So she did great with getting new people for that, the weight loss challenge, and they're getting like awesome results. So I'm assuming half of her referrals are close to the coming from those people from the weight loss challenge. But she's just on it with her daily method of operation, which is post, checking in with people. She is really good about her follow-up and just talking to people about it and leading with her passion and her own results. So it's definitely possible to have your numbers climb in the summer. So don't let this talk make you think that goals can't be met over the summer and that we're sort of in this lull, because anything's possible if we really push for it and stay consistent. So a big congrats to her for that. And new clients are definitely out there. You just gotta find them.
Perfect. Rock star. Loved it. You did awesome, Saralyn.
Thank you. I felt like I had so much to say, but
well, that's a good thing. We're looking over our flock this summer.
Yeah.
Just continuing to post in the Journey to Change group. So I've been posting more just because of the lull without the fit challenge. We're going to be doing arms and abs starting the 1st. So if anyone wants to post about it, you can go free, feel free to do the 21-day fit challenge free, arms and abs. Last month I was kind of lazy about putting the exercise into my little, whatever it's called, buffer. So I was posting at like 7 every morning. So I apologize for that. I'm going to work on getting better at putting it in my phone beforehand, the night before. But arms and abs, it's going to be awesome.
Starts July.
What?
Starts July 1st.
July 1st to the 21st, yep.
Okay.
And next week, I'm going to be doing a topic on the wellness profile.
Ooh.
I don't know if you guys use these. It's all on my Herbalife. That's how I keep track of my clients. And I added this on the back this is a blank one. So it's weights and inches. So if you're losing track of people's weights, which I used to do all the time, I'm going to go over just getting organized with the wellness profiles, follow-up, and if you guys have the booklets, the follow-up schedule. So a lot of you guys are doing it, but it's also great for you guys to learn it so you can teach it to your downline as you continue to grow. So that's going to be next week's topic. You can implement it.
Did you mention that the
No, I was going to give it to you today, and then I
it rained.
And then I went to the post office, and that was my crying. Did you see my post? My crying in the car.
Yeah.
I was at the post office about to mail that in the water bottle. Kids.
It's okay.
Were shiesty. So I threw my hands up and I walked out. So I didn't mail it.
It's okay. We'll meet up another day.
I'm going to try again tomorrow.
I ran into Saralyn yesterday out of the blue.
Ooh.
We won't say where it was. It was at the gym.
Yeah.
Where was it? McDonald's. What?
An ice cream place.
Oh.
Hey, we have kids.
It's okay in moderation.
Yes.
The kid, it was her first day of summer camp, and she was scared, and we told her if she had a good day, she would get an ice cream.
See, perfect. Hey, I have Halo Top waiting downstairs. So we're good.
So good.
Sure. Protein ice cream.
With almond butter.
Yum.
I'm eating an Herbalife Reese's out of a cup. So.
Out of a cup.
Yes. But you ladies are amazing. Does anyone want to add anything to the very end before we close it out?
Keep rocking.
Keep rocking. All right. Have an awesome evening, ladies, and we'll talk to you next week.
Bye.
Good. Bye.